Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Dom, and this is another one of my LP series episodes. I just got back from the desert, way the heck out there, somewhere. I was mining a lot of sand out. It's been a couple days since I recorded LP episode. I've been kind of flip-flopping back and forth between the Skyblock series and this. And I've actually been recording a couple of the episodes in advance to prepare for, the weekend and stuff like that. Since Christmas is coming up, I've had to go shopping and stuff. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. But in the amount of time that I have been playing this, specifically on this LP world, I have been pretty much digging exclusively. Let me just deposit all this sand in here. Digging sand, digging everything if you want to. And I'll show you the fruits of my labors right now. Fruit of my labor. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and head up there. Oh, I forgot about this sand. Yeah, I went out there with nothing but shovels. Broke all my shovels and came back in. Just in case. Oh yeah, I brought some food with me, but whatever. Yeah, so this is what I've pretty much been working on, and it's kind of a drastic change. Not really much there. You can tell that, the handrails the whole way around, but this is pretty much it. If you guys can remember, this is the same area we were just working on. These are all the pens. They've all pretty much looked the same, both of these two. But that's completely changed. I dug the whole thing out because, if you can remember, it was only too high. It was really hard to see in here. You couldn't jump over these, of course. I dug the whole corner out, actually, from, as you can tell, it's like a 90-degree angle here. From this side to that side way over there, that path. A whole 90 degrees of the circle out to 5 blocks high. And I did run into a big problem here, which we're going to discuss really soon. But as you can tell, obviously I am outside of the mountain. And I did a little bit of prep work for what we're going to be doing soon. Also, the mountain stopped, if you can kind of tell by the slope, it kind of stopped right around here. Kind of had a nice, pretty much almost diagonal between here and there. And what I did is I extended it on a platform out to where I wanted it to be, and brought the grass in from the edge of the mountain to fill in this whole area. This, of course, is the sheep area. If you guys can remember before, these were the cows and pigs, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter to me. I didn't do any changes on these, I don't think. This chest is still in the small pen, and that's the big one for the cows and the sheep, the big ones. There will also be a chest here and here. They're just the exact same mirror of each other. And from last episode, this used to be a wall, and I was telling you exactly where the pens would be for the sheep, and these are them. This is one right here. These are all separate pens for sheep, different color sheep. I'm not exactly sure how many colors you can get and all that stuff, but the reason is I want to be sure that I have enough space in the future, just in case. But yeah, so there's 8 of these 4x4 pens on the sides, and this center area, which this is the path in. This is the way into the pens. I put this as gravel just because I don't want, for example, if they can grow their wheat, their wool back by eating long grass. I don't want the long grass to be in the middle of this, and it would just get in the way for me sometimes, probably opening up the doors and stuff. So I put that as gravel, just so, I don't know, for looks too. I like most of my paths to be gravel. It has a good look for walkways. But yeah, so this is this area right here. This V would be for normal sheep. I'd be able to pull them. There'll be a gate right here. Right here. I will be able to pull them into, a couple at a time. Close the gate, of course. And there will be gates across this way, I'm pretty sure. just so I won't, lose them going in that direction or that direction. But every single one of these pens will have gates on both sides, this side and this side. So what I'll do is if I want to grab maybe a couple sheep to bring to, for example, the orange bin, this one right here, I would lure them in with some wheat. I would have these gates open. I would have everything else closed, so none of these pens would be open, of course, because there might be other sheep in them. And I would lure them into here. I would close the gate behind them, and then they'd be stuck in here, and I'd be able to dye them and breed them inside of here. Okay? So that means I'd be able to... But that's the reason for this back hallway. I like this back hallway design a lot because I don't have to bring them through. I don't ever have to worry about them leaving the pens, ever. So no matter what, they're in some sort of enclosed space because there'll be a gate down here, which is only going to be one wide, I think. Reason for it is because I don't like closing multiple gates. And there really is... I'm never going to put animals through here. I'm only going to put animals through... these ones right here. So they're never gonna be able to go out through the here anyways. So there's really not a point to have more than one gate there. Okay, there is a double door gate here, but the reason for that is because I don't know actually, but I think that's how it's gonna stay though. But I'll only be able to open one of them up or whatever. But the good part about this is that I'm pretty much able to reach in and die or kill or whatever any of the sheep that I want to from this distance, from here, from there, and from, of course, over here. I'd be able to do whatever I need to, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, also, this last part right over here are, of course, chickens. A little area for chickens. I really don't use chickens for pretty much anything other than feathers, and I don't even use my bow that much. But I will definitely be gathering their eggs in here, so they'll pretty much be chilling out in here, laying eggs, and I'll come in every once in a while to collect them, if I ever wanted to make cake, for example. Okay, now you see these floating blocks? They have to do with the plan that I'm going to put into action right about now. So let's go ahead and fix this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right back. I'm going to shove the all that sand that I put into furnaces, and I'm going to get ready for the build project. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. I put all the sand in the furnaces down there, and I grabbed all my fences and stone bricks that I had, and wooden planks, of course. And that was pretty much all stored in here. I went up top of the mountain in between episodes, because I said I did a lot of mining and digging and stuff. I also pretty much destroyed every tree that was on top of the mountain over here. So, oops, actually we won't even look. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start building just the frame of this. As you can tell, this right here is actually the center of the arch frame, and you'll figure that out really soon, what I mean by that. So I got one. Let me just go ahead and build it, and I'll explain it after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go up 2. I'm building an arch here at this point. I went up 5 because the arch actually starts higher off the ground, because I don't want it just to be from the ground level up, because you'll lose a couple of spots of usable area along the edges. And also this the arches along this corner here, they have to turn from a dome into a square. So I have a different method of doing that. So you'll see that soon. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Good. And then like this. Awesome. Okay. Let me explain it to you. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get down. Oh yeah, that's right. This is going to go in this direction. I placed these blocks up here before I even started digging out the side of the mountain. And this is actually how it's going to look. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is going to go this way as well. and good. This block right here was actually there for a previous reference point, which I didn't end up using. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Now, as you can see from the side view here, a little bit easier to see from here, it looks generally arched. That is going to be a strut, and the rest of it will be filled in with glass. There's also going to be one right here, and there's also going to be one over there, as much as I possibly can get into it. It'll go up as high as it can. Wherever, let's see, there's 7 blocks in between a strut and the glass. So I have 7 glass blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empty spaces. Here's one. Here's the other. So let's go ahead and build the rest. And as you can tell, it's 5 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 block high area before you start losing space. So that pretty much I don't lose any space in any of my farms. And I also like to be able to have jumping room. Okay? There's going to be one here and over there. And let's go ahead and get those done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get rid of that block in a minute. Okay. I think this one's the one I need to get rid of. That one, good. This one, good. Awesome. Okay, 2 more. That arch is done. Now you can kind of tell what it's going to look like here, now that these arches have been done. Okay, the glass is going to extend also in this direction, and it'll intersect with the mountain as we possibly, as close as we possibly can. The reason why I actually dug exactly 5 up and I designed this archway to have 5 high clearance is not coincidental. I did that on purpose, of course. So let's go ahead and get this one done here. The reason why, of course, the mountain is not perfectly at a 45-degree angle, so if it was, I wouldn't have one there, or I would have one over here, but I think it'll look great anyways without it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that one. Good. Oops, nope, not what I wanted to do. Let's see, that one went up 2. Good. These are the kind of building projects I take on a lot. Some of the past viewers should know this, that I like to build really big, and sometimes I don't even get it done, just, right away. But I have been getting stuff done off camera, of course. I know it's going to hurt. Yep, there it goes. But I have been getting a lot of stuff done off camera, like, for example, the dig, to have enough supplies to do this kind of a thing. In previous LP, my previous season with my old base, I didn't have enough supplies to do half the stuff I wanted to, but I like to mention it with the supplies now. Okay, and since this is really tight to the mountain, of course, the glass will still go and extend just to the mountainside. Now, you're kind of probably wondering what's going to happen with this between the roof and here. Well, what's going to happen is the sides of the mountain will actually be carved out to match the glass shape. So if you can imagine, the arch will start here and it'll go up and actually meet the same way the glass does with the side of the mountain, which is going to be really nice. So in other words, pretty much from all this stuff you're seeing here will be eventually be 10 high, a 10 high clearance, roof clearance, or ceiling clearance, whatever. And yeah, that's how that's going to be. I don't know when that's going to be done, but for now we're going to get this done. Okay? The reason why I brought some stone bricks is actually we're going to replace this floor with stone bricks because I don't like the look of I don't like the look of cobblestone anymore. I used to, and now it's kind of grown off of me. So I'm just going to go around and start digging out this cobblestone and replacing it with stone brick. And I'll see you right when I'm done. Okay, now the floor is done and replaced with stone brick. what we're going to do is just go ahead and add in plank border here on top of it. The platform that I'm standing on is suspended above the ground. I have to go back and grab some more logs to make it look like, and what I'll do is I'll run the logs up from the side of the mountain to make it look like it's being supported by them at least. Either that, or what I'll do is I'll take some fences, which I've done this in the past, and I will do something like this, and I'll run that the whole way up, maybe one of the corners the whole way up, so it looks really, really good. It looks like a big support beam running up to hold up the side of that platform. So I think I think I'm going to do the thing with the fences now that I look at it. Okay, that border's done, and all those cross members are in. The next thing that we're going to do is actually replace all of the cobblestone that we see, or all the stone fences that we see, with real fences. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And what I'm going to do is probably either speed this up or cut it. So I will see you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, welcome back. I didn't speed up the video because it started storming halfway through it, and I actually kind of lagged, and the video quality was horrible. So I just cut it. Ooh. I also put all the fence gates in, so I think it looks really, really cool. Now we have a partially functional farm. What I mean by partially functional, I mean because the sheep can still escape over there. But other than that, we are good to go for cows and pigs, and obviously not chickens because they can escape too. But we're just about to fix that. So let's go ahead and jump downstairs. I'm going to deposit a lot of this. Ooh, more lag. See, I think it's still lagging because of the storm. Let's deposit all of the stuff that we don't really need. This is just temporary storage. Let's go ahead and jump back downstairs and grab all the glass we started cooking up. Okay. So what we're going to do is start adding in the glass for the straight sides first. I might not have enough, but we shall see. If not, I'll go cook up some more because I brought a lot of sand with me. But yeah, all we're doing is connecting them together, just like that. And this is going to stop, of course, baddies from getting in. Come on, jump. There we go. Keyboard didn't feel like working for a minute. Okay. Might as well get them all here. I'm always nervous carrying around supplies in my hands because I always tend to mess up somehow. And kill myself. For example, take risky moves like that. Yes, okay. And usually die. But the big problem now, I think, is whenever I die, I'm going to lose all my orbs, too. Experience orbs. Okay. Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and just do it to the side over here. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, even though it's like this, I think what I'm gonna do is, as soon as this all gets mined out and stuff, it'll be at a different height, of course, and there might be, there'll be a different border that I'm gonna have to follow along and add more glass in later. But for now, what I'm gonna do is just press it up against the side of the mountain. Probably isn't the best looking for now, but what I'm gonna do later is actually add another wooden border, as the word is border, of course, as a border between the edge of the mountain that it's intersecting with, and the roof of this. Of course, okay. So, for example, this whole perimeter. So this block, this block, this block, this block. And might even connect them like that. They would all be wood. to make it look like it was built onto the mountain, not like the glass is connected to the dirt. I don't want any glass connected to dirt eventually. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to jump down here, and we're going to do the same process we just did over there. And this, of course, this side will, of course, look this, do the same thing. I'll add wood border in. For the edge. It's kind of hard to think and build at the same time, or talk and build at the same time. No. You're losing a lot of glass through that. Don't want to do that. But I do need to extend it to there. Reason being, of course, because that will be mined out. This block below will be mined out. And same with these, actually. Because it'll follow that same arch inside. Cool. Now this is the tricky part, and I'll get to that as soon as I'm done making this roof. Here we go. Good. And I don't know how long this episode's getting, because I also wanted to explore that ravine by the pig pen, the old pig pen. But that might be a later day. Okay, so that's that so far. Now for this middle section, it's going to be made out entirely out of glass, and it will be almost like a corner of a dome attached to, but then it has to eventually kind of morph into an angle here. So it's kind of, if I, for example, made this into a dome, I would be missing a couple blocks here. It would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, so pretty much it would be missing like 3 or 4 blocks of dirt here, and I don't want to be missing those. So I actually came up with a way of doing it, and I built it in my test world. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and open that design, and we'll build it together, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Now that I got that out, what I'm going to do is start building it now. And we're just going to go ahead and place the first layers down. I'm not sure, just hold on 1 second. Not exactly sure where that first corner started. There we go. Gotta switch pictures here. There we go. Yep, we're good here. That's what that does. So the reason why I built this too high first is to remind myself that I have to add a couple blocks in. So let's see. Do 2 here. I know this is actually kind of complicated. It took me a little while to make it look just right for me, and it actually requires me to lose 1 space of 5 high headroom. That was it. 1 space, and it's right here at this corner block. So what I'm going to do is get my dirt ready, because I don't want to keep on wasting, oopsie, of course, wasting glass, and I did as, I wasted it as I said it. Okay, there's that one. We're going to run these out to here. There we go. Awesome. Now we're going to go up to the next layer. Next layer is just going to go pretty much right on top of this. I usually go 1 layer at a time. Don't know why I added that second block over there. Going to go right on top of that. Come on, boy. There we go. Let's see. The next one goes out until here. And we have a block there. Good. And it does stack on top like that. Let's see. Next layer goes out to... Ooh, actually we have a couple of extras here. We have this block and this block. Cool. Now this set goes out to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm assuming it takes this block as well. Yes, it does. That was probably the worst idea. Go ahead and eat something while I'm up here. Cool. The blocks on top only go up to 2. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is a custom, pretty much a custom design I made. So I don't think there's really much of a template anywhere. If there is, it's probably a little bit different. So, but I mean, you guys can make any of these designs anytime you want to. Of course. 1, 2, 3. That's good like that. This goes out 2. This goes out to here. Same with this. Boom, boom, boom. This fills in here, and it goes like that. Perfect. And there's our dome. Every single spot, you know, there's obviously not a spot for anything to fall in. It kind of, let's go ahead and jump up as high as we can. I don't have enough dirt to do this, so I'm going to use wood. You know, no, it's kind of hard to see because of the block type, but I actually originally built this out of dirt, so I could tell that it was kind of rounded there. And if you looked at it from any sideways angle, for example, let's go ahead and look over here. The dome kind of gradually makes like an arch kind of look. Hopefully I can get back up. Kind of arches. So yeah, that's it. That's the dome. Right now, pretty much now we have a functional farm. And as you can tell, let's go back on inside and I'll show you. I don't know how I'm going to get back in. Oh yeah, there's an exit over here. Not sure where anymore. Aha, here it is. Awesome. Let's go ahead and make sure all these are closed. Don't know why. Pet peeve of mine. As I was designing this dome and these this chicken coop and these side things over here, these side gates, that's actually why I chose this height and this width of in between these panes in between these struts here. I originally had designed the corner here, this corner, outside corner, to have another strut going up to here, but it looks better with just the straight dome like this. And here's the only block of 4 high clearance instead of 5. I don't think the chickens are going to mind too much. And so yeah, that's it. Now we have a fully functional, not fully functional of course because there's nothing in here, but a completely habitable area for all of my animals and future animals because I don't currently own sheep or chickens. So yeah, that's it so far, guys. Episode's getting a little bit long, so I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.